So here's a collection of medical stretchers. We are fortunate to have some from the Second World War. We used to pick up injured soldiers. And then they basically have body fluids on them like blood, urine and sweat of military men and women from the Second World War. He bought them in terms of history and also in terms of art also, where in terms of history, he's looking at back then in Gold Coast, some of our military men and women were taken by the British, promised jobs after the war, money, clothes, houses, but after, nothing was given. So they got agitated and trying to protest peacefully, but it was a crossfire where they all died, our ex-servicemen, Kopatipo and others. Yeah, so it's looking at that in terms of that historical relationship. And also looking at them in terms of paintings, because of the war, we have body fluids on them. And as a result, if there wasn't a Second World War, we would not have that. Yeah, so that's the artistic aspect where he's looking at it. And then he also decided to make a replica, and that is the way Ibrahim makes his art. He gets the original, try to make one that looks like the original. So he collected most of these materials like bed sheets used for smoking of fish in the coastal areas, where as often as they use them, oil from fish, smoke from firewood, ends up taking its original color or appearance away from it. There he's comparing what stains these bed sheets, what was stained on the original ones from the Second World War. Some are also collected from mechanic shops where they repair cars and motors and all of that. So oil from these motors and cars usually stain them, and then that is why he chose this particular material. So these fishmongers usually, he buys a new bed sheet, go to them, take the old one, give them a new one to continue their business. He doesn't want to create any inconvenience for anybody where he might be doing the right thing, but it's depriving a lot of people of their jobs or something like that. Yeah. So this is titled A Grain of Wheat. A Grain of Wheat, relating that to the stains that was found on the originals from the Second World War. Yeah. So we have the long ones as more of the replica he made, and then anyone looking like this, let me just say green, like the military color, it's actually an original from the Second World War. So they are just, we mix them up. There are some in there, others are just exposed so that we can look at them as well.